What's going on, everybody? This is Hunter. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today we are down at Kropf Manufacturing, Kropf Industries, where they make a whole bunch of those park models. You know those things when you're driving down the road, you see the wide load sign. That is exactly what these are. You know, they say they're not tiny homes, they are RVs. Sure, they're classified as that, but the bottom line is they are built like a house, they feel like a house, and they look like a house. This is a house on wheels. And this one is absolutely incredible. It's the 2026 Island 6449. And I'll tell you what, they use high-end pinkies up appliances, and you have a loft and a half with a ladder, and then a corner shower with heated towel rack. I'm reading off a cheat sheet. Heated towel rack, that sounds insane, but I'm super grateful, and I appreciate you guys commenting, liking, subscribing, all that good stuff on these videos, so that way I can get more invites like people like this, which, by the way, the team down here is incredible. They gave me and Babe a couple hoodies, even a fancy furry kind of blanket thing. Just really nice folks. But I'll tell you, built with 2x4s on the sidewalls, 2x6 for the for the floor joists, and then a 10-inch I-beam as well for the framing. But they also do things like wrap the bottoms with metal to keep the critters, you know, at bay. Can't always keep a mouse out, but sure as heck can try. But I'll tell you what, when you walk in, look at that thing. So I want to show you this because I haven't actually, I mean, they are so freaking cool. Oversized load right there. So that's what it's like pulling this thing. So as you can see, it's about 12 feet wide. But I'll tell you what, man, these are nice. Now this one's got some shiplap siding, so it's going to be a little bit more of a fancy pants than some of the rest. You can get it kind of as basic or as decked out as you would like. This is going to go more towards the side of being decked out, but the floor plan on this is pretty darn cool. You have your kitchen and living room right over here, bedroom in the back. Like I said, loft and a half over in the back. So like I said, let me know what you think. Now the cool thing about this is too, is I'm going to put my little sticky note here on the table. I'll put it right there. This is a control for a screen right here that drops down, and there's actually a projector over up on the top. So while I'm doing the bedroom, I'll go ahead and drop the projector and then come back and show you. But what do you guys think about the decor? The two-tone to it, the brass finishes for the appliances, but also the cabinetry. It's all going to be a real wood cabinetry too, by the way. And the furniture does come with the model. And the nice thing is it's all customizable. So you can get with a dealer and change up wood coloring, you know, floor coloring, and all of that. You're going to have a pull-out sofa right there so you can sleep the grandkid or two. But I love the fact that you have a real residential window, and then you have the blinds can be drawn as well to get your Dracula on. I even like the wood beam up on the front. And I'll tell you, these have some extra high ceilings overall. They just, man, they feel really, really nice and roomy is the only way I can explain it. I cannot wait to get into more of these park models. I'm just having a blast. But the Island is really nice, having that shiplap siding that looks more wood look, pairs up really well with the flooring. And their decor, head of decor, whatever you want to call it, Liz, super sweet person. Her and her husband are awesome. But you got the fancy outlets with USBs and universal Cs, solid surface countertops. Babe, if you're watching, I love you. Dual split zone for the sink with the high-rise faucet, hitting those dishes from all angles. But you're also going to get things like dovetail construction for the drawer. So when you're pushing down on it, you're going to feel it's a little bit beefier than a lot of stuff that I'm used to messing around with. It's also a really clean cut down there as well. Underneath the sink, see if you got room for a trash can. You sure do. You also have shutoff valves as well, so you don't have to worry about any sort of, any sort of problems with that. You can shut it off if something does arise. And then you flip it on over to here. You got enough moving and grooving room for a round belly to fit in, but you're also going to see plenty of countertops in and around the oven. The oven, by the way, absolutely massive. Part of the Cafe series, which is going to be, you know, ones that are used in those really super, super high-end motorhomes, or in this case, your nicer park models. But a 4-top burner to whip up all the fixing with a griddle top centerpiece as well. So you got 6-top burner, which is pretty darn cool. Convection microwave here too as well. And then again, no shortage of outlets. So you're talking Keurigs, KitchenAigs, GFCIs. You are ready to rock. You're also going to see real wood for the cabinetry, but also adjustable shelving, so you can do it kind of how you want. Now this one right here, Not a chance in heck my wife is getting to it. So I would put some of your stowaway items into there. But I like the touch that they added with the backlight. It just looks really nice. I'd probably put your, you know, your bottles of apple juice up there, up and away from the kids, so they can't access it. I already showed that. The same on the other side, I'm going to presume. Actually, why presume? Let's just go ahead and check it. And then you have your control for your heat and AC right there. Now, this is going to be the control for your projector. So as you can see, it is lowering down, and while I'm doing that, I'm going to go through the rest of the camper and I'll show it to you. But right there is your Epson projector right there. Refrigerator, more than enough room for a week's worth. That's definitely going to be a residential styled refrigerator. You also, of course, have your freezer with an ice maker. And then up on the other side, you also have your foretop to sit down. So I love how there's no dinette, but they turn the island into a dinette. And you can see, I mean, the projector's already down. And to put it back up, you just simply click the button. I mean, you saw how easy that was. I guess I can go ahead and do that now. But just a click, bada bing, bada boom. I mean, talk about movie mode at night. Pretty darn stylish. So that must be for your hot water heater. So they have the Suburban on-demand hot water heater there. And then this is going to be for your heat and AC. Ladder to get up top, and this is round belly approved because I did climb up there, and this thing is sturdy as can be. But you got place for your clothing up there. All the TV you could want with the appropriate cable plug-ins. And then you even have, you know, an AC up there as well. So the height on this probably looks like maybe 4 feet or so would be my best guess over into the center. But I mean, talk about a great place for the grandkids, the children, or even some seasonal storage if you want to change it from like, you know, fall into winter mode. Here into the bathroom, again, plenty of storage. So you're going to have some under the sink storage right here. And then 4 pull-out drawers or 3 pull-out drawers with the bottom one being a little bit larger. You have a backlit mirror to show off the old bowling gun, baby. Little floating shelvaroonies. Real house toilet as well. Porcelain, and it's raised, which is nice. Now, is this the towel warmer rack? I don't even know what that means. Peak trivial. I don't know what a towel warming rack is, but I'm assuming that's what it is. But that's what said on the sheet. So right here, you kind of have a motorhome inspired shower piece. So it's going to be the 36 by 36. So I'm going to say probably one big old round belly. I'm going to give it a 1.2 on the round belly scale. That means you can fit someone that's my size plus 20% before you have to start taping sponges to the walls. So you are ready to rock there. 6 foot, 300 pounds. With Birkenstocks, maybe 6'1", and you got about 6'4" or so for head height. So you're going to have a good time there. And I also like how the glass opens up from either side, and then you have a little friendly neighbor window if you want to open it up as well. You're also going to see more windows over here on this side as well. So now we're up into the bedroom. You got a king bed. Kind of switches up the decor with the lighting change. Love to see it, but I don't know if I mentioned it earlier. You can change anything that you want. So these are all going to be, you know, custom order. You go to the dealership, you pick out how you want it, they build it, and then send it out. Dovetail construction. You're also going to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pull-out drawers. So 10 pull-out drawers in total. The bottom 2 being even larger. And then you also have hanging room on either side, as well as a place for a TV. And the room in here, too, I like that textured ceiling. You're probably looking at about 6'3" or so. So I think it's pretty nice. But all right, I know we went a little bit quicker running through this. There are also outlets on either side of the bed. But yeah, it's not too huge, not too much to go over. I think this gives you a really nice kind of overview. So drop a comment, let me know what you think. By now, you've seen that I have gotten into some more park models, but I still am relatively new. So if you guys don't mind, educate me a little bit. If there's something that I missed, it is not intended. I just simply don't know a lot about these yet, but I do plan on doing that. So again, Kropf Industries designs this. Super cool manufacturing process. 2x4 for sidewalls, 2x6 for joists. You have a big old 10-inch I-frame or I-beam there. You also see real house-like shingles. There's another model with the metal roof, but I love all the natural lighting and window decor that you get. Now the side ones have blinds, the top ones do not. Of course, you are able to get them with the blinds. But they're also, as you can see, going to be tinted on this model as well, which I've noticed not all of them do get the tint. So I think that's kind of, up to the user, like that one right there, no tint on it. Exterior outlets there too as well. And then swinging around the back, you can see, kind of the AC sticking out of the back here. You also, of course, have your brake lights for when you are getting someone to pull this down the road. Bada bing, bada boom. They just do some really good work. I just recorded that one. Look at that thing. So I'll probably link that because I'd imagine that'll be one of the first ones I post. That was one of the craziest park miles I've ever been in. It's called the El Dorado. The City of Gold, baby. The RV of gold. So right here is going to be your kind of your power station where you're going to plug in the unit. You can also see the ground wire there for the copper, as well as where you are going to plug in for your sewer connections. Back end of your furnace will be located right there as well. And then of course you got some of your more kind of park model-y plugins that I don't want to speak too much on, until I know. But all right, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the tour. I kind of forgot the park model, to be honest with you. I think it was the Island 6101 possibly, but that'll be in the title and down in the description, along with a link for the manufacturer. My name is Hunter. I hope you guys have a great day. See you.